hundreds of acres northeast of Calgary is causing some heated debate. People packed a special council meeting in Rocky View County today, and those for and against the massive project made their arguments. Jacqueline Wilson reports.
Definitely opposed.
Christina Thomas lives nearby a 450-hectare section of agricultural land that's being eyed by Connecticut to develop a data center complex. It's east of Balzac near Highway 566 and Range Road 282 and has an adjacent electrical transmission line.
They're literally taking 1,120 acres of agricultural soil.
These facilities put extraordinary demand on the power grid and require entirely new infrastructure. Data centers come with big costs, from light, noise pollution to the environmental impacts, to the potential rising costs of energy bills. These facilities put extraordinary demand on the power grid and require entirely new infrastructure. Facilities like this are being used to power things like ChatGPT and other AI tools that are becoming integrated into our daily life. Intelligence, ChatGPT.
Yeah, this new lawsuit brought by the parents of a 16-year-old boy in California who tell me they believe their son fell victim to a tool that may have perfect memory and show human-like empathy that has no real guardrails in place.
He would be here for ChatGPT. I 100% believe that.
16-year-old boy died by suicide.
This was a normal teenage boy. He was not a kid on a lifelong path towards mental trauma and illness.
People flat out lying about this kid and saying things like, AI wouldn't tell you to off yourself. It told me to, multiple times.
That's to the point where some of them have even taken their own life. It revolves around a 56-year-old man named Eric, nicknamed his chatbot friend Bobby. And Bobby was feeding delusions of Eric, convincing Eric, that's his name, that his mother was actually a Chinese spy plotting against him, and eventually continued to fuel this fire that led to Eric murdering his mother and then killing himself so that way he could be with Bobby.
A Hilliard man and former U.S. Army soldier is facing multiple child pornography charges, including possession and production of AI-generated child pornography. He is behind bars tonight. Court documents say his cell phone contained around 200 images of child porn. The documents say investigators also found pictures of fully clothed children and dissemination of child sexual abuse materials to make the children appear
from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
Illinois University has been charged with creating and disseminating child porn by digitally manipulating images through artificial intelligence.
Containing underage girls Erickson knew while attending Batavia High School.
Tonight, prosecutors are using a new charge against the man in a test for state courts. Published the courts in Washington County.
Scientific and economic advances that AI can bring. And I'm really optimistic about this. I think an even more meaningful impact in our lives is going to come from everyone having a personal superintelligence that helps you achieve your goals, create what you want to see in the world, be a better friend, and grow to become the person that you aspire to be.
The Zuckerberg posting a letter as well. And the letter that he posted, I mean, it's kind of intense language, Mike. He says that the next decade will likely decide whether superintelligence is a tool for personal empowerment or a force focused on replacing large swaths of society. No gray area there for him, Mike.
AI and robotics, the supersonic tsunami. Yes. Which maybe is a little alarming. I think it's good. It's good. Well, because the world needs a wake-up call. Yeah. And anything short of shaping atoms, AI can do probably half or more of those jobs right now. Have universal high income and social unrest. That's my prediction.
Oh, that will make for a lot of problems.
Is that your actual prediction? Yeah. Yeah, that seems likely.
Leaf frontier model trying to undermine its developers, attempting self-propagating worms, and leaving hidden notes to future copies of itself. But there's good news. Apparently, a newer AI model called Sonnet 4.5 never blackmails employees to avoid being shut down. So there's nothing to worry about. The researchers think they know why it behaves though. It knows it's being watched. The AI company behind Claude confirms. Claude started at 4.5, recognized many of our alignment evaluations as being tests, and would generally behave unusually well after. But the AI isn't actually behaving, it's performing.